Hi, Ellen Ostin with Sulky of America, and I would like to challenge you to do embroidery on this little doodad bag. I have to admit, I am a bag collector, and whether I need it or not, I have to have it. And these are so much fun to give as gifts and also as a gift to oneself. How often do we give these away and never keep anything for ourselves? So guess what? I'm going to embroider this bag for me. So obviously this would be impossible to hoop. So I am going to use Sulky Sticky Plus, and this is a tearaway, but it has a sticky adhesive to it. So I'm going to pre-hoop it. And so what I like to do is get it in there, center it up on my 4x4 hoop for the design size, or 5x7. You can cut it to whatever size you want. And the grid side is up. That is going to expose the sticky when I get ready. I'll tighten this back up if it's a little too loose. Double check it to make sure it's not going to pop out. Nothing worse than embroidering and have it pop out. Now, to expose the sticky side, what am I going to do? I use a simple pin, sharp straight pin, and I score it lightly, not too hard, but enough so that I can then take the pin, get it underneath there, and then start pulling the protective layer away. So if you dig too hard, then you'll cut the sticky, and you don't want that. So we get this all pulled away, and again, just use your pin to lift that up and tear along the edge of the hoop, and that will make it very easy to remove the protective paper. So now we're good to go, and magic is going to happen now. I'm ready to hoop this. As I get ready to hoop this, I want to remind you that Sticky Plus is different than other adhesives. This has an extremely high content of viscose, which is another word for rayon. So back to our bag. I'm going to get ready to hoop this, and I want to be able to embroider on the right side, so I'll find my center mark of that, and I'll turn it inside out, and I've got my center marked. And I cheat a little bit, and I match the center marks up to the marks that are on the hoop here and here, and I stick that down, matching up the marks, and I get it all stuck down. I want my decorative stitching to lay on the surface of the waffle weave. So to do that, I'm going to use the Sulky Solvy and the KK2000 to hold it in place. And the Solvy is water soluble, so that's why I can use the KK2000 to stick this in position, because it won't dissolve it. I'm going to shake it up, and again, remember, just a little bit. You don't need a lot, and you would do this away from your machine, and then I'll just kind of fiddle and get that in there, and look how neat that that sticks down and is held. So I can go to the machine, run my embroidery, and we'll be good to go. Okay friends, we're all set up at our embroidery machine. We've got the project hooped on the Sticky Plus. It made it really easy to get it in here, and we've rotated the design so that it'll be going towards the top of the bag. And this is something too where I'm going to stay near this to make sure that as we're embroidering, the bag doesn't get caught up in the stitching. And again, I do have the Solvy here, which will give us a nice smooth topping so that the letters will be even. Alright, we're ready to push that start button. And our embroidery is completed, so now we're ready to remove it off from the hoop and the machine. We'll do that carefully. The sticky is on the back. We're going to gently clear that away from towards our lettering. Get that all off. And any little pieces, don't worry about it, not going to hurt anything. Turn it right side out. washed out. And our Solvay kept everything nice and smooth. And again, I'm going to pull it towards the stitches. That is going to remove the majority of the Solvay. And the rest of it I can just go in with a wet Q-tip and blot that off. And there is our little monogrammed cosmetic bag, or doodad bag. Cute! And it's green.